Glinda Upland's background. Glinda grew up in a wealthy family. She never needed anything because she had all she could ever want, except for magic. She grew up to be spoiled, privileged, and narcissistic due to her lavish style of living. Since her family was rich and they had got her everything she could ever want. She also grew up as an only child, which also became a factor in how she grew up to be self absorbed and the way she is now. Glinda is from the Upper Uplands, which is an area of Gilligan country that is located in northern Oz, which is where she went to school. She then attended Shiz University, which was also near where she lived in northern Oz. She, after university, she ended up taking a full-time job as a social influencer with the name as Glinda the Good. This persona was a facade. It became a symbol of hope for the civilians. And she currently resides in an apartment building in the Emerald City. Glinda's characteristics. Glinda is a young woman with a skinny, petite, small frame. She has long blonde, stray hair with bangs, light brown oval eyes. She has small nose and ears, as well as wide, thin lips. She has an oval face with high cheekbones, making her appearance look sharp. Personality-wise, Glinda is a bubbly, cheerful, lively young woman. She is very popular and admired by so many. She loves being the center of attention. She also enjoys being admired and praised for doing anything and everything. She's also a bit obnoxious because she usually wants things done her way, and she could get irritated or upset when she doesn't get what she wants, or when someone focuses their attention on someone else and not her. Then she also can throw a fit. She also is very ambitious because she wanted to attend Shiz University so she can become a sorceress. Glinda's characteristics. Glinda's interest throughout the play is based off her social status and her popularity. Attending Shiz was a way to gain popularity and influence. Deep down, Glinda has a desire to feel loved and accepted by others, which is why she is so focused on appearing perfect and appearing good and kind to others. She is also interested in practicing magic. She attended Shiz to study sorcery in the hopes of studying under Madame Morble because she wanted to be mentored by Madame Morble, as she is a great sorceress and also a dream of Glinda. Glinda's goal in life is to become a powerful sorceress and to be admired and respected by many and become a symbol of hope and everything that is good in Oz.
As a producer slash director, I wanted to take the Land of Oz and reimagine it to look like an ultra-modern world that blends futuristic technology with that fantastical magic feel. I wanted Emerald City to become a bright, fast-paced New York-like city filled with screens and bright green neon lights. I wanted Shiz University, which is the school the main characters attend to in the film, to look like Vienna University of Economics and Business. That real life school has these geometric shapes, sharp points, glass everywhere, minimalistic design that just screams high tech and modern. The style sets the scene of a world that has high tech advancements, social media driven culture, but still have supernatural things such as magic and talking animals. My ideal audience for my production would be around the ages of 10 and 35. Basically, children, teens, young adults, and your average adult. Ideally, we'd want all age crowds, like all of them. But I think the play we are creating would most likely appeal to the younger age demographic more. Character changes in my production. Glinda is reimagined as a social media influencer wearing modern pink dresses that reflect her public, rich girl persona. Elphaba is no longer green, meaning no green skin, which was pretty important for her character in the film, but we're changing that. She has a pale face with white makeup, dark gothic accents, and a bright puffy neon green hair because we had to throw green in there somewhere. She's an outcast because she rejects Emerald City's beauty standards and speaks out politically against the wizard. And some other changes. The dialogue is updated to use simple modern language that reflects how people speak today. The wizard controls the city through advanced technology. Alphaba becomes the target of smear campaigns for speaking out against the wizard. Digital billboards around the city and social media posts will spread false or misleading stories about her. Information about her actions and opinions circulates throughout social media, shaping the public opinion against her. And some funding. We start a crowdfunding page on Kickstarter.com to raise initial funds. It'll be where we'll probably get most of the money for our play. We could make a Patreon so people could send in money and they get access to exclusive behind the scenes footage and bloopers. Also, we could sell merchandise. We could sell limited edition merch like hoodies and pins to raise money. As for advertising, we could put up ads in malls, subway stations, and near schools, so anywhere where people might go through daily. Posting on social media is another huge way to advertise our play. We could post on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube to garner attention from the younger audience, and Facebook to attract the older audience. Maybe post character intros to show off their new looks. We could also do countdown posts leading up to the opening night. Moving on from social media, we could also collab with big influencers or any celebrities if they're willing. It's a good way to generate buzz and widen our reach.
Here's my take on modern Galinda. She was pretty simple, pretty boring to draw. There was not much I changed from the play or the movie. You know, she wears a sundress instead of a princess dress. She still has the pink. She has some white accents with the corset top. And she has a red ribbon on her shoulder. She's wearing red heels. Her skirt is very flowy. I didn't change too much because I felt like the colors and what she wears already matches her personality. She's a polar opposite of Elphaba. You know, Elphaba's an outcast, and Galinda, she's more like a outgoing, friendlier, neater, cleaner person compared to her. This is my take on a modern version of Elphaba. Out of the three drawings that I did, this is probably my favorite one to do. I had like a million ideas for her, and I like the way it turned out. I I based her appearance off traditional goth fashion. You can see that she's wearing the black corset. She has the big open sleeves that are ripped up. She's also wearing this long leather coat slash skirt, And finally, she has the Demonia platform boots. I felt like it made sense to make her a goth because in the movie slash play, she's this sort of outsider, outcast character, and goth people to a normal crowd are pretty much like outsiders. So I felt like that made sense. Here is my modern Furo. This one was pretty fun to draw. He has blue corduroy pants, a gray dress up shirt, a black jacket over his shirt, some dress shoes, and he has some accessories like a ring on his finger and some glasses on his head. It's his outfit, his whole design still matches his like cool guy, confident character. It still shows that, it looks like he's very wealthy, he knows how to dress, he's very put together. And yeah, I enjoyed drawing this one.